Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. First of all, apologies for not releasing a video for the last couple of weeks. I haven't been feeling the best. I've had a bit of a head cold and also been a bit busy with doing stuff, which I will talk to you about in this video. So I just haven't been up to filming between coughing and sneezing and all of that gross stuff that comes with a head cold. So thank you for sticking around. But I thought today I would do a bit of a drill and chat with you all, and this canvas just sort of reflects this month very well. It's a partial, it shouldn't take too long to do, and yeah, I just love it. I'm mostly peace, love and light and a little bit go yourself. So I thought this would be a great one to do. Also thought it'd be a good chance to test out this very wobbly drill tray, which I have shown in previous video. So I'm going to start off with color number 1, which is most of this canvas, and it's this beautiful color shift, sort of purple and aqua tones on a black background. If I could talk, that would be lovely. So I'm going to pop these in here. And I've popped way too many in, as you can tell. I popped the whole packet in, but we'll see how it goes. It'll give a good opportunity to see how it works with this, and already I can see exactly what I thought was going to happen. See the static build up? You can see it's stuck to all sides of the tray. So already, yeah, this is not going to be an ideal tray for using for this sort of thing, which is a shame because I liked the idea of it with its individual plugs. So I'm actually going to go and see if I can transfer these over to a better drill tray. Solid plastic ones like this one I have. I'll transfer that over and then I'll come back in and we'll start the chat part. So just before we start, I'll show you. That's in a normal tray. That's going to be nice and easy to use. And this is what I managed to pour out. And you can see so much is left and it's so staticky. So I'm going to have to get them out later. So this floppy silicone tray, not ideal at all for this type of drill, which is a real shame. But here we go, we can start with this tray. So how has everybody been is the first question. Let me know down below in the comments. How was your Easter? It is April still as I'm filming this. It's heading towards the end of April. So it's been a very mixed month for me. And that's largely due to, well, being sick hasn't helped at all, but I also have had some really cool and fun, exciting things happen this month as well. So to start with, the beginning of the month, Terry and my nephew came down for 4 days just before Easter. He came down from Sydney and yep, he just turned 13, so it was his first trip solo on plane down to stay with his auntie and uncle, and it was Terry and my first time in having to really adult, being that we had to look after a 13-year-old, but you know, it was easy. He's a really easy teenager to look after, which we're really happy about. There's no hassle, and of course he's probably going to be extra easy to look after because he's with his auntie and uncle, he's not with his parents, so things are always a bit easier. Then I'm just going to cover this up here so I can rest my arm on it because I'm doing this while it's flat. So yeah, it was really easy to look after, only 4 days, so you know, we didn't cook or anything. It was takeout every night, but healthy takeout, like Indian food and stuff like that, anything healthy we could get that he would like. Terry and he did, his name is Billy, so Terry and Billy did a trip on bus to the city, and also did train trips to back home from the city with him, and I did that the next day with him, as well as looking around the city. When I say the city, I should say it's the city of Melbourne, which we are about a 25, half an hour minute train trip from, 40 minutes tops. And that was my first time into the city of Melbourne since the before times. Yeah, 2019, early 2020 would have been the last time I actually went into the city. I was never a big fan. I worked there for 20 odd years anyway, so I was never quite a big fan of having to go in there for anything. I'm still not, but it was really quite an easy trip, which I'm really happy about. I was worried that I'd get anxious and all of that stuff, where the anxiety would flare up, and because it's been so long since I have been in there, and I don't do well with crowds anymore. But I must say, Billy was an absolute gentleman. He looked after me. He had a plan with Terry what to do in case I did get an anxiety attack. They had it all worked out. Nothing happened. We had a good time. We did some shopping in some hobby shops, and we're both nerds, and we like our hobbies and our building stuff. He's big on cars and trains and transport in general, and I like my building blocks and miniature rooms and stuff like that. So we had some fun shopping around there, and I will do that in a separate video just to show you what hobby stuff I have purchased lately. These are all things I've been wanting to do for the weeks now, but as I said, I just couldn't film as I haven't been feeling very well. So yeah, it's really been every morning for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've woken up going, I'm going to film today. Even if I just get one filmed, it'll be a good day. And it gets to like 4 or 5 o'clock, and the light's fading because we're heading in towards winter here in the southern hemisphere, and I haven't filmed anything. And it's just, I mean, I could put on 1,000 artificial lights to try and work it, but sometimes with what I'm doing, like diamond painting and that, the artificial light just glares on the glue, and I don't think it would make good quality video, so I just don't do it. But you know, I'm feeling so today, but I have filled myself with many Panadols to try and conquer the headache, but I just thought I really feel like doing something besides sitting on the couch playing Power Wash Simulator and also watching short horror movies on YouTube. So yeah, they were like a good, great 4 days in April, having Billy down. And you know, next time he wants to come down, I'm sure it'll be for longer, because as we said, this was the trial run, because it's his first time solo and our first time looking after him for a long time solo. But you know, at 13, he's really not that hard to look after. It's not like a baby. You know, I have the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the Nintendo, so he was gaming at night. But, you know, I had to sit in the room with him. He wanted me to be in the room with him so we could catch up and chat. So it wasn't like he was just gaming and cutting us out altogether. We were doing it as a unit, as a family unit, and it was cool. If he was on the Xbox, I could play on my Nintendo, so we were gaming together. And it was, yeah, really quite fun. The only thing I don't understand about, well, it's not just kids of his age, older people look at it too, but he's so addicted onto TikTok. It's like every morning he'd wake up, he'd have the phone in his hand with TikTok. If while we're on the train, phone in his hand on TikTok. And I'm going to sound really old here, I know, but I have to say it. I just don't get it. I don't get the obsession with TikTok. It really, to me, is going to create a generation of people that have no attention span. And I don't think that's a good thing. It's nice to have short form videos if you need like a break, if you're having a quick 5-10 minute break and you just want to watch some stuff. That's fine. I don't have an issue with it in that regard, but the amount of time that the young people, oh God, no, I do sound old, the young people, but the amount of time that generation seems to be on TikTok, and it just goes one after the other, oh, and the noises, and it's all the same stupid music or stupid computer voices. It's just, whoops, it just it just did my head in after a while. I can't do it. Even though I have a poor attention span, and I know I can be very much diverted between 10 things in quick succession. I just, no, the whole TikTok thing, no thank you. That's why I'm not on TikTok. I have no plans to be on TikTok. And also why I don't really do many YouTube shorts. It's, I don't know. I know that's also a thing a lot of people are doing. And yeah, I just, for me at the moment, I can't do it. I don't like it. I think YouTube shorts are a bit more sometimes informative than maybe the TikTok ones, because TikTok just seems to be, how many stupid and annoying noises can you put in a short form video? So I should title this part Old Person Rant, because I know I'm ranting a bit like an old person. But what else has happened in April? Well, April is also a very important month in the fact that it is Terry's birthday month. So Terry just recently had another birthday, and we spent that day traveling to one of the local country towns from us, which is Ballarat. It's a big hub. It is a country town, but it's a big country town. So we spent the day there looking at op shops, which to my friends across the pond are known as thrift stores. It was a good day. There was not as many good finds as we'd hoped. I think what we need to do is next time we go shopping at op shops, we need to hit the really posh suburbs of Melbourne, sort of like Brighton, which is Brighton, but that's how the people who live in Brighton say Brighton. Apologies to all my viewers who live in Brighton. But you know that's how you say it. So we need to do like Brighton and Kew and basically the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, where all the posh suburbs are. Check out those op shops. We'll see what's in there. We might get some interesting finds. But that's a fun little activity to do, because Terry gets a lot of movies and movie reference books and stuff like that, quite cheap obviously, from there. So that helps with his channel and also his collections. And I am going to start looking at them for craft supplies, art supplies, things like that I can get cheap, since like I've been pretty good. I haven't, if you noticed on my channel, I haven't actually done a haul at all for adult colouring books or art supplies for a very long, I don't even know if I've done one this year. I'll have to put that in post editing if I have or not, because I don't from memory recall doing one this year at all, because I was on a low buy. Well, I still am on a low buy. And I think I've been pretty good. I don't think I've broken it. I did buy some stuff from Temu the other day to test it, which I will show in a separate video as well. And that's building stuff. And oh, that was an art supply. I did get something of an art supply from there, but one thing. So yeah, I will do that. I think it'll be like the one video that shows pretty much, one or two videos that show all the sort of stuff I've been buying recently, because that leads into sort of the next thing I want to talk about is what things I'm trying to do as the year goes on. And because my list of things I wanted to achieve before I hit 50 is not going so well. It was simple things too, like, you know, play 12 console games, write 50 haikus, watch 50 movies, 12 outings, 1 tattoo. And I'm not really achieving those goals very well. I have, of course, achieved the 1 tattoo because that's my new tattoo. Movies, I'm probably a little bit behind, but I can probably catch up on that one easy. Because, you know, if you just watch a movie a night, that's going to take no time to catch up. But the writing the haikus and the outings, definitely not going to make the 50. Or, sorry, it was 50 haikus, yeah, and 12 outings. Definitely not going to make them by the end of the year. So I just have to embrace the fact that it's not going to happen. I'm going to just have a little bit of a quiet bit now and just do some of this. I might time lapse it in editing, but yeah, my throat's getting a little bit scratchy and you might be able to hear it in my voice. So we'll do a little bit of a time lapse and then I will come back and talk some more.
Hey, Sally. Where did the rest of the video go? You seem to have stopped filming after just one color. You had more stories to share. WTAF.
Yeah, I did a big whoopsie, and actually deleted those files. Sorry, let's cut to the finished piece, shall we?
And here it is, all finished. So I am filming this part in the evening when it's dark, so I've got my artificial lights on and I'm hoping the sparklies come through with these lights on, as well as that I can see them in person, especially my favorite ones of these teal and purple color shifting ones that go around the outside of the character. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I did shortcut this one a lot by not putting the drills on the words, but as you saw in the process, I painted them over with a paint marker, and then I've also gone like roughly outlined the letters with a white paint marker to make them stand out a bit more. And I'm actually really happy with the result. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this item. Also, I hope you did enjoy the drill and chat. I know I was a bit all over the place. I guess that's what not filming for a while does to you. You tend to forget how to pace yourself a little bit. So I do apologize if I was talking fast or jumping everywhere. And I did say this was the perfect diamond painting for the month. I only have put the more positive or interesting spins in this video. I didn't want to dwell on the negative, but it has been a bit of an up and down month all up, so that's why I chose this piece to complete. If this is your first time watching, thank you very much for staying this long into the video. If you could consider subscribing to my channel, also hitting the like button and the notification bell. That all helps my channel with this weird YouTube algorithm that nobody seems to be able to work out. Leave a comment down below on anything I discussed in the video, on what you thought of this piece and this sort of super shortcut way I've done with the letters. I love to hear from you and I always respond. I should be starting to release my videos on my regular time slots from this point onwards. I may even release a couple of extra if I need to get stuff done in a timely manner, as I do have some more PR pieces coming through very soon, so I will need to make sure I get them done in a timely manner. But if you are interested in supporting my channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the details are up here on screen. But yeah, that will definitely do it for this video. So everybody, no matter where you are, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.